It's too cold for my guppies, but I'm setting up their summer fish tub anyway. And like everything I do, it's going to have some problems. Here's what I'm doing now to get ahead, and how I'll probably mess it up and fix it later. Because like Murphy's Law, what can go wrong will go wrong.
Shit, oh shit, look what I did. I was filling this up and yikes.
So I have well water at my house, and although it wouldn't be an issue putting that into my pond, I decided to use the rainwater that we collect in our barrel. Simply because the water is softer and it's spring, so my 275 gallon tote always gets filled up. And to stop Mother Nature from overflowing the pond, I simply leave the water yay high. There's no need for an overflow hole, as this tank is 300 gallons, and there's really no way that we'll get that much rain to fill it up. Also, I often use the pond water for my garden beds, because you know, I'm a meat-eating vegetarian. So here's my super complex plan. I want to start getting the biolife going ASAP, and to achieve that, I've added these rocks, the driftwood, and my one lily plant I saved from last year. Actually, most of these were from last year's pond, besides some of these rocks that my kid and his friend took from our morning fishing trip.
No, why?
I swear I did not tell them to go out and start digging for rocks so I could put it in my pond.
Get it.
It was all them.
You like it?
Yeah.
You want to keep it?
I said no. Anyways, I ended up letting this baby bake for a couple of weeks. And although my tank gets 12 hours of sunlight, it's pretty clear. And most people would actually want that, but I don't. I like it dirty. I'm a nasty boy. And nasty and dirty to me with algae and green water means there's life and there's food for my daphnia. Because my plan is to stock this bad boy up with a bunch of live food and then add fishes. So then I don't have to come out and feed them. So what did I do? I added green water to it. The water was now looking murky, and I started to notice that there was all this life in there. Like, where the heck did you come from? And with this came the annoying mosquitoes, and I was not going to let them populate. So I had to get the best fish out there to gobble down some mosquito larvae. The rice, the madaka, the rice madaka rice fish. I just literally repeated myself. Oh boy. And don't worry, fish nerds, I took the time to acclimate them and made sure their water temp is the same. And if you're not familiar with what a madaka rice fish is, it's a hardy as fish. It's practically the common goldfish of Japan, and because the water is pretty cold still, they can tolerate this pond. In the winter season, I keep these rice fish in this tank that, you wouldn't want to show people. But this tank I use for green water, and so I have no filter, no heater, no bubbler, nothing, just on the windowsill. And they survive through the whole winter, so they can survive through anything. And they come in all sorts of colors. But last year I got the midnight black because they look super dope, and because they were cheaper. And after adding the rice fish, I felt pretty confident that they were going to control the population of mosquitoes. Then that's when I got too eager and added plants way too soon, because it was too cold and they started to die. But luckily it was just guppy grass and I have tanks full of them. Ooh, excuse me, I'm allergic to wasting money. So with the night still dropping down to really chilly temps, I did what I do best, nothing. Plus we got this weird hailstorm where it was 70 degrees outside, but it was hailing like crazy. Oh hell nah. But after a long week, we finally got days that were above 80 degrees. And with that awesome news, I finally let one guppy in and added more guppy grass, because I know our weather is super bipolar and it's gonna be freezing temps in the next week. But I still took a risk. And in the meantime, my rice fish has been laying so many eggs. Look at this baby right here. Oh my god. So currently, this is what my tub looks like after a month and a half. It's still not great, but it has very beneficial bacteria floating around. There's all sorts of life in there. I'm super happy about it. I cannot wait until the weather's good enough so I can add my guppies in there. Oh, and do you remember when I said that our weather here is bipolar? Well, this was last week, and this was this week. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, the guppy died. Okay, I gotta go to sleep. I'll see you guys in the next video.